Hey guys, I'm Ace, and it's been a while since I've actually made a Q&A video. So since there were a lot of questions that people kept asking me, I decided, hey, let's just do another one. So here is frequently answered questions, aka sorry. Anyhow, if you may recognize the set, it's actually inspired by Sherlock Holmes, and you may see it in Experiment 42 very soon. So anyhow, let's start, shall we? Question number 1. This one pops up basically every day. What inspired you to make Experiment 42? Easy. For those of you who've read or seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, remember that random button? For those of you who haven't seen it, in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, there's a random button on a spaceship, and if you press it, everything just kinda changes. I believe 2 missiles were turned into a whale and a plant, and I remember it being totally hilarious. And I knew I wanted to make something out of the ordinary. Something that wasn't just about ordinary school life or ordinary people life. Experiment 42 is totally fantasy and sci-fi based with a little bit of mystery and action here and there. And that's how the series was born. Question number 2. How do you come up with ideas? So back in the old days, maybe some of you remember, the loyal ones, I mean good old times, my motto, which is now where fantasy becomes reality, used to be where the music rules. This wasn't just because I made music videos a lot, this was mainly because, well, everything I do is inspired by music. Every storyline and character comes from different genres of music. Question number 3. What camera and software do you use? For my camera, I use a Nikon D... what was it again? Nikon D53... My camera is a Nikon D5300, I believe. Question number 4. What's your favorite part about making a video? My favorite part would have to be coming up with the idea and writing the script. I remember writing one of my favorite episodes of Experiment 42. It was about a mad queen called Dulcinea kidnapping Lenny, and I just could not stop writing. Once I'd come up with what would happen in that episode, I just totally geeked out. So I love coming up with a story, but I also love doing special effects. Question number 5. How long have you been collecting for? How many LPS do you have? And why did you start collecting LPS? Basically, I just found LPS Tube and I decided that I wanted to do the same, but I didn't really have a lot of LPS. So I found the ones that I had and I started collecting. This was 5 years ago. In the span of 5 years, I have collected about 900 LPS. So one of the most burning questions I've been getting for years now is actually about my outfits. And by that I mean the outfits for the LPS such as wings, masks, and armor. I have gotten this question so many times. And the reason why I still haven't really answered it is because, well, it's not really a recommended way of creating them. I use hot glue for a lot of horns, wings, masks, and armors. But there aren't really like brands of hot glue in my country, so it's really hard to tell you which one I use. Because there are different types of hot glue and different heats you use them with, and some can be really harmful to your LPS. One of my LPS short hair cats actually got ruined because of this, ending up with a lot of holes in the plastic. Rest in peace, nameless cat, you will be missed. Just kidding, I have like 3 doubles. Anyhow, other than hot glue being harmful to your LPS, it can be really dangerous to use as well. I would definitely recommend using clay instead, but if you really do want to try it out, please just make sure you have someone, a human. Please make sure you have an adult helping you out. Question 7. What happened to LPS Caroline? Hey, would you look at that, I used to write LPS for this video. Well, for those of you who didn't know, LPS Caroline used to be a series I was working on. I made like 5 episodes I think, but then I just decided to cancel. It just really wasn't interesting enough, so... Also, yes, new series are on their way. The thing is, I'm just too busy with my book and Experiment 42 to actually work on them. So after this season of Experiment 42 is finished, I'll be releasing something new. Also, no, this is not the last season of Experiment 42, it will continue, but in between that, I'll just be working on something else instead. I have so many LPS that I need more characters to use. Question 6. No, wait. Question 8. Is Stuck Together over? Yes, LPS Stuck Together is over. It has 1 season and 16 episodes. But the story may go on. Also, about Stuck Together, I've been getting questions about episode 7. Episode 7 isn't available anymore and hasn't been for quite a while. This is mainly because of the content and copyrighted music in this episode. Tell me in the comments if you want me to try and re-upload this episode. Now, moving on from Stuck Together, what is your favorite LPS? I don't know, probably like the Comic-Con cat or Perry. Question number 10. Do you trade? Not really. Alright, next question. Are you real? It means, are you a poser? Anyhow, I quite often get comments about people meeting me in games. To clear it up for you guys, I do not play games under my name. If you find anyone in Animal Jam or Roblox or whatever it's called, I still don't know that name. Also, like 50% of the comments on my last Q&A was like about how I could not spell or write or say Roblox. I'm really sorry. Anyhow, any games where you actually meet a person called LpsAce or claiming to be me and wanting to be friends or wanting items or whatever, it's not me. Also, if you go to my About page on YouTube, you'll find exactly what social media I have. Anything that is not listed there is a poser. I have Instagram, Facebook, LPS Amino, Twitter, and a website of course, and well, YouTube. Next question. Are your Experiment 42 episodes inspired by your customs? No, they are not. In fact, it's kind of the other way around. I think of an episode and then I make an LPS custom just for that. Next question. Are you still making mashups? Alright, so here's the thing. I made one for 2014 and one for 2015. After that I got really busy with school, so I made a Halloween mashup instead. And just recently I made a mashup for my 200,000... No wait, that's not it. And just recently I made a mashup for my 5-year anniversary, which basically counts for the 2016 mashup. And I'll probably be making another mashup at the end of this year as well. Now, a question that I get basically every time I upload an episode. Is Experiment 42 over? Experiment 42 is expected to have at least 3 seasons, maybe even more. Until you actually see the end in huge letters at the end of an episode, it's not over. So, I hope I answered your questions. If you have a question for me that I haven't answered yet, just leave it down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and who knows, maybe I'll do another Q&A soon. Speaking of outros, remember the Experiment 42 fan art contest? Winners got their fan art displayed at the end of each episode. Well, guess what? That's still going on! This contest never stops. If you want your fan art to be featured at the end of an Experiment 42 episode, you can just send it in. Get creative if you want, and other than that, have a nice day. If you want, and other than that, I cannot say this, but I can officially not say other than that. Oh, darn. Okay. Oops. Alright, time to clean this up. I still need to use this set. Bye!